What's up, guys? TBR here, and today we'll be looking at Urban South's Triple Spilled Mango, Banana, and Passion Fruit. That's close enough. Anyway, so I knew very little about these guys. A few years back, I had like Holy Roller and stuff from the Louisiana location. I didn't even know they had a Houston location. I started seeing people here posting Holy Roller and stuff like that. I was like, wait, you got that here? So this whole lineup is like super hyped or whatever. I've had Ingenious does like a smoothie style sour series or whatever, and it's pretty awesome stuff. But seen a lot of people talking these up. Went out to the release, got there about an hour early, maybe a little before that, and there's already a pretty deep line of people. So I guess this is kind of the new thing in Houston. The new brewery that's pretty sought after. And so I've had one of these so far, not this specific one of the other ones. Pretty much there's not a whole lot on the can besides just what the beer is and their address. There's no can date, there's no ABV, nothing like that, no style, just fruited sour. My guess is kettle style, lactobacillus, something like that, with maybe more of a wheat base or something, Berliner type base, and just a ton of fruit. So without further ado, let's check it out. Obviously, I've been pretty busy with all the stuff behind me, but trying to get back into these again. So, yep, that is pretty thick. Pretty thick. So that pours an incredibly aggressive head there. Once that kind of settles down a little bit more, kind of hold it up, but I was kind of impressed. Maybe not impressed, surprised with how many people were there. I thought I was, I haven't had to do lines for beer in I don't know how long. Just obviously, even with COVID and all that, but I kind of got away from lines with Ingenious. I just go after work, pick up some cans. Same thing with Spindle Tap. Didn't do any of the online stuff for a long time, and went last week for Hazier and whatever else they had, and then Houston the same day as this, and no lines, anything like that. So I'm like, oh great, this stuff's done. The craft beer boom is gone, and that couldn't be further from the truth. So I guess New England IPAs were the thing back then, when I was still really doing this, and I guess these smoothie style sours or whatever are the thing now. So heads recede a little bit. It's got this off-white, kind of cream yellow kind of color head. Looks definitely a lot more white in the camera or the video or whatever. Super, super hazy. Looks like mango juice. I mean, this is mango, banana, passion fruit. So yeah, any of those fruits, it's got the same kind of coloration as. So let's check out the aroma. Wow, that is a lot of banana. Okay, so primary fruit, it's going to be banana. A lot of mango, too. I'm getting the passion fruit. It's coming out a little bit more. It's definitely got a sweeter passion fruit aroma to it. Less acidic on the aroma. It's probably going to be definitely more tart on the taste, I'd imagine. But, yeah, I've smelled IPAs before. I've talked about IPAs before that I say, oh, it smells like this kind of juice. Most of the ones I've referred to, like the mango, pineapple, banana, or whatever. This actually, this is pretty much that juice. That's practically what it is at this point anyway. So yeah, all the fruit's there. Just it sounds like juice. So cheers. Yeah. All right. So it's carbonated juice. The fruit's the star. It's everything there just kind of melds together. I got a little bit more banana on the aroma, but Mango and passion fruit definitely come out more on the flavor, and I think it's a pretty good balance of all three. It's not as acidic as I thought it would be. It's still nice and tart, but I don't know what they use for passion fruit. I imagine it wasn't um, getting cut open a bunch of passion fruit. Maybe they did. I could be wrong, but I would think probably a pulp or something, which is going to be sweeter if that's the case. um, but yeah, that is juicy. Carbonation is it's not too soft. So the Ingenious series, if anyone's had the Fruit Madness or seen it, that is pretty low on carb. It's going to be quite closer to a smoothie. The carbonation on this is still reminds me of kettle salad sour or any other kind of sour brewed beer or whatever. The mouthfeel is pretty full. You would think so. The carbonation does lighten that up a bit, so it makes it a little bit less. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's easier to drink in a sense. Just the fact that because of the texture, lightens it up a little bit. Yeah, that is just like. I mean, it's really hard not to just down. We're at this point where there's so many things now being done with this style of beer, a few other styles that really doesn't taste like beer. I mean, I'm not getting any kind of malt character. There's no hop character, anything like that. It's super tasty. If you like beer, for the flavors that are derived from traditional characteristics of beer, this isn't going to have it at all. But it's super, super tasty. I like traditional styles. I like the flavor of barley and wheat and hops and yeast and all that stuff. But I also like the flavor of juice and fruit, being a produce manager. So this is also super, super good. So I'm kind of classifying this within that smoothie style of sour, I guess. And for that, this is an easy 4.75. If not a little higher, I think that I don't even know what I would say to knock this. I kind of like the smoothie style to have just slightly less carbonation, personally, and then a touch, maybe a touch more acidity, but even then, it doesn't technically need it. So I don't know. I'm comparing this to the Ingenious series, which I think is. Just being the higher base, being more of a smoothie style, gets a little bit more flavor out of it, a little bit more of that kind of smoothie thing going for it. But I can't really knock this. So 4.75, I could easily go a 5 on this. As I drink the rest of this can or whatever. But yeah, this is awesome. I'll do review on the rest of the ones that I had from the release. But so far, these have been really, really good. So I would say, if you don't mind the lines, you can head on there on one of these release days where they do one of the spilled, triple spilled, double spilled, whatever. And you like sour beer that tastes like juice without any kind of beer flavors, go for it. It's super tasty. Even if that's not your thing. I mean, I say it's probably worth trying at some point. I probably wouldn't wait in hour and a half line for it. I don't know if I would go again for the lines. I've kind of gotten away from lines, and most of the time it doesn't feel worth it, but these are really, really tasty. So, they do this again, I might try to make it out if it makes sense. But, having this guy, I get a lot less free time now. So, anyway, that's pretty much it for, triple spilled mango banana passion fruits. Keep an eye out. I've got 4 different other cans of this kind of style from them, and I've got some Spindle Tap and Ingenious, and I don't know, a lot of my fridge is pretty full now. So anyways, try to keep this one short, but it is what it is. So been a while. As always, cheers, and I'll catch you guys later.